Alright, what's up guys? Today we've got another Chivalry Medieval Warfare match. We're going to play on the map Aurelia. And this is one of those custom-made maps. This is probably my favorite custom map. I don't think it's that well balanced. Unfortunately, my teammate there is just hitting me twice. It does have a little bit of a FPS issue here in the beginning, I've noticed, even for my PC when I'm recording, so we're just gonna have to bear with it for now. But the reason this is my favorite map is that there's just so many different ways that you can play it. The Masons, the attacking team, actually get to choose which way they want to attack when they start on this map. And it looks like my team chose the trebuchets. It's the easiest, or actually no, we did not choose the trebuchets. We chose the ram, didn't we? I was standing over here looking for the trebuchet loading pad, but no, we chose the ram. The ram is actually the hardest. I'm unsure we're going to be able to get it, but we'll try. I'm using the poleaxe, and I really like the poleaxe. It's a very versatile weapon for the knight. It's got a mixture of pierce and slash blunt damage, which means it's got pretty much every damage type you can get, which makes it effective against every class in the game. Unfortunately, like that's in theory, but in practice, what happens is that it's kind of weak against these faster classes like man-at-arms and archers, because it's still got a bit of a slow animation, and the reach isn't too great when it comes to fighting those kind of classes, but you can still make it work really well against knight vanguards, because the stab two-shot vanguards and the overhead with two-shot knights, but you can still two-shot vanguards with a variety of a stab and a slash, or a stab and an overhead, or two overheads. Like there's a lot of options you got, but the stab on the vanguards, as you can see, is just so powerful, because vanguards take bonus pierce damage. So every time you stab them, they're going to take a little bit more damage than any other job. But knights, too, take a little bit extra pierce damage, but not as much as Vanguard. Unfortunately, my teammate there. Thought I could feint to parry that, but I wasn't able to. Looks like I took a throwing axe, and the guy got back on me. I thought he was going to back off for a second while I got around, but I got stuck on the little, the wooden thing here. Yeah, we usually, the Masons will usually get this cart maybe about this far, and then we have to run all the way back to be able to push it any further. Plus, we have to get it to the gate and then also ram it. But if we can just get it to the gate, we'll start spawning in that barn that we run past, and that'll make things a whole lot easier. But getting it to that point can be really difficult. But I do really like this map. It's just so varied. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. This defines Chivalry to me. But a lot of people don't like it because of its FPS issues, I think. It is a little bit hard to attack on as well, especially if you choose the ram for the objective, but the final objective is equally as difficult, or maybe a little bit less difficult than pushing the ram. But that's okay. So it's okay to have variety. I think that makes it pretty good. You can get a good flank. You can do some really good damage to the defense. Or really, you can do some good damage to attacking too, if you can flank them when they're on the objective. Flanking is how you win this game. I parried way too early there. I couldn't tell if that guy was using the maul or what. Looks like he was using a skin poleaxe like I am. I'm not using a skin poleaxe, but he is using a poleaxe like I am. I don't want to stray too far from the cart. I want to make sure we keep this pushing, but I do want to slow the progression of the Gathians from reaching me. Reaching my team, I should say. I don't know what hit me there. Unfortunately, the hot oil above us was able to burn us when I ran by. I was trying to see if I can get that archer real quick, but his foot speed is a lot faster than the knights. Yeah, even if we do get the cart all the way up there, we still have to deal with the oil coming down from up top. So there's just so many disadvantages. Like, look how far we got to run to get this cart there. But people vote the ram because they want the challenge. So maybe it'll work out. We do have it quite close, and I think we're doing pretty good as far as time goes already for this objective, I think. So we stand a good chance. I keep my archers up and healthy, so somehow I missed him twice. I'm not doing too good, I think. Maybe I just need to calm down and just focus on landing my hits. I think I'm getting a little bit too impatient. I seem to be doing that tonight. You never want to leave a man at arms behind you without making sure that you apply pressure to him, that you don't want to give him free ranges to keep swinging. As you can see, it can be very difficult to hit man-arms with this weapon. But I was able to hit him with that time. Get on the ram here. This weapon excels against knights, I think. Unfortunately, he was able to hit me before I could hit him. I thought maybe if I did a overhead look down crouch that I would hit him with my I would hit him first before he hit me with that left click. Oh, I guess it doesn't let us respawn on top of the barn even if we push it. Maybe we have to destroy the gate first. So that just gives you a more perspective on just how hard this objective can be. But yeah, I thought I could hit that knight first, but he was able to hit me first. It's really sad. Maybe I should have been more patient, like I said earlier, but I really wanted to get that objective fast and get it over with on the next part of the map because we need to hurry up. I can't seem to reach this vanguard, and my teammates just keep putting themselves right in front of me. It's very, very annoying when that happens. That's why I always say I hate team fights. I'd rather just 1v1 them. Now that we got it, we got to push it again. We got to get to the second gate here. But thankfully now we spawn much closer and it won't be as difficult. You can see the power of two-shotting knights with this weapon. Archer over here on the haystack. I don't want to just give him free shots. But I'm not full health, so this makes it a hard fight for us. As you can see, he's able to dodge these hits pretty easily. Thankfully, we don't have to deal with the oil anymore. I think our teammates are up there slowing down their spawn, but they Archer there still has a clear shot from that little hole right there. So this man loves to attack and dodge. But he didn't that time. I lost it with my camera there. I didn't mean to move it that much. I'm going to sit over here and get some health back real quick. Well, it looks like my team's going to be able to pick this up without too much issue. We've got a lot of Masons in here. And the Yaplings are not in position to defend it. I'm still going to help out right here. I thought I could get that Archer with that attack. Fire pot. Okay, I got plenty of health. So we got past the hardest part, and then the second hardest part is probably the final objective. But this part isn't too easy either. You have to grab torches and burn the market stalls, and once you burn all of them, you can you move on to the next part of the map. I think the middle back stalls are the hardest ones to get. So if we can see if we can get there fast enough, but I'm having a hard time clicking on this thing. The defenders are already on me, so try again. You can hear a man-at-arms over there. There's an archer too, so I may not be able to get it after all. The rest of the defenders are on their way. He was able to reverse drag me there. It's really difficult to deal with my internet. I can't really see that in real time. I just have to hope that they don't do it. But the 1v2 plus there was pretty much the death of me anyway. I don't think I was able to burn. I was aiming for this one right here, or whichever one I could just possibly throw it on, but I wasn't able to get any of them. It doesn't seem like. I'm gonna make my way back down the left side again. See if we can control that area. That's probably our best bet. Not expecting that Vanguard to be waiting for us there. Totally thought I could get him with that stab. Now that I'm on fire, I'm probably not going to be able to survive. It did kill me. I want to see who threw that fire pot. It was Rel. Was that our teammate? No, that was an enemy. I really hate man-at-arms, especially because of fire pots. There's no counterplay to it. You just have to hope that they miss or they just never throw it in general. It's guaranteed free damage. And you can't block it, so... That's one thing about this game, like one fire pot is greater than the threat of any shield wall at any point at any time in the game, so they have a really good power against that. So shield walls end up never being implemented. You might see them every now and then, but like I said, a fire pot will just destroy it. I gotta put my shield up to deal with this archer. I'm gonna keep my shield up for now, because the transition from primary to secondary and vice versa. As you can see, a man-at-arms who can just sit there with a fast weapon and wait inside your face, there's always going to beat me because I have to parry early. If I don't, I'll never get the parry off in time because of my internet, so I have to just pray they don't do that. If I try to rely on my reactions alone like you're supposed to, like the game is designed, it just never works with my internet.
Let's go! I got your back. Thanks!
We're not really getting any progress done on the left side there. I'm going to see if I can go down the right side and make something else happen.
Alright! Keep up the pressure!
On the left. Thankfully I was able to dodge his hit and then hit him. Really low stamina though. I'm gonna take the hit for free so I can possibly get some stamina back. Man-at-arms behind me. I'm still more afraid of a man-at-arms with fists than I am any knight or vanguard using any weapon in the game. They're just that OP. I really need to get some health though. A vanguard behind me, so I need to throw this thing as soon as possible. I was able to get it off, and I did get that market burn. That's a hard one to get, so it's a good one that I was able to do it. Speaking of grass-fed cows, I got me some grass-fed steaks today that I'm really looking forward to being able to eat later. So on this next part of the objective, we have to capture a location and raise a flag. There's two different paths you can take. A lot of people don't even know about this path, but it's a really good flank route for the attackers because there's usually not much defense here, and even the defense that they do put in here, you can often fight them in a little hallway, which makes it a little bit easier to get 1v1s. Makes it harder for the defense just to camp a point and surround you and kill you. And it's not even that much slower. This Vanguard was ready for us, I think, probably because he heard all the screaming from our team. A lot of people call this game the Screaming Simulator. I think it's a pretty good name. It looks like we're going to get control of this pretty quickly, which is nice. It's always good to get any objective as fast as possible. Seems like we should have it by now. I'm surprised it's taking this long. There it goes. Now we're on the final objective. I'm gonna go here and show you guys. Looks like he wants to show us. We're gonna do the little secret. You can break down this door, and I'll show you guys some little Easter eggs.
Strength is in numbers. Stick together.
It's gonna spawn some monks over here that we can kill. Try not to TK him. Then you use the button on that little pedestal there. It opens up a little dungeon down here. And while you're down here, you went over to, I think it's one of these bookshelves right there. It opens up another door over here. And inside, you find the secret treasure room that only the pros know about. It's really not very useful, and there may be some other secrets around here. I know there's another secret on this map where you can find a wooden cow. There's a wooden cow hidden on every level, but I don't know if it's on all the custom levels or not, but it is on this level. That's just one of those really cool Easter eggs I like about this map. They put a lot of thought and love and detail into it. And then to get back to the regular map, you just run down this door, and here you go. But this can also be a very difficult objective to attack when the Gathians spawn so close to it, and it takes us so long to get there. It's a pretty wide open map. Power to two-shot knights with this thing's very nice. I don't know if he's going to attack us or not. I don't want to be rude if he wants to just play around. Thankfully, he just defended there. He should have parried, or he should have riposted me. We gotta break these locks here. I was able to get one hit off, so that's nice. We gotta break, I believe there's 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Each of them take a certain amount of hits, so it does take some time to get there. There's a variety of routes you can take. You can also go down that hallway beneath these steps, but you have to run past both of the Agathian spawns, so it's pretty hard to go that way. Well, this got desynced. It's getting difficult for me to fight him. A lot of Zoyanders will desync a lot, unfortunately. They used to do it a lot more, but now they're a little bit better off. Usually with fights like that Vanguard who's desyncing and he's using delayed drags and everything like that, it's better to put on your shield if you have my kind of latency issues. That way you can, the only thing you have to really worry about is stamina management and them kicking you. And I'm pretty good at dealing with both of those even with my latency, but sometimes I will fall for it anyway, so you just gotta be careful about how you handle it. Doesn't really matter which one I hit, as long as I'm hitting some of them. We need to does he have pack of loss? Let's see. I know I have some myself, but looks like I've got a little bit right there. But let's see how much that guy's was. What was his name again? I can't remember. Box. That's it. All right. So let's see what Box's packet loss is. No, he doesn't have any packet loss. So I'm not sure what he's talking about. I did see some guy there with like 200 some packet loss, so that's really bad. It sounds like we got a really good attacking group here, so we may be able to get some good pressure off on the objective. I always like coming down up here and dropping down. It gives you more control on how you get to engage, and it puts the defense in a more, the defenders in a more defensive position. I'm not even gonna bother trying to fight him. I just want to hit the locks. If I try to fight him, it's probably gonna take me a long time to kill him. Especially because I'm gonna have to pull up my shield to deal with his reverse drags and everything. So I just went ahead and just took out the defenders that I could, and then I spent the rest of my life hitting those locks. So every single hit matters. They can't heal those locks back up. They don't regenerate over time. So every single hit we do is permanent. Once we get all four, we'll get them down. The bar only shows how many locks you have killed. It does not signify how many hits of each lock that you've done individually. So it's a little bit deceptive. If you got every single lock one hit away, I mean, then it's just 4 hits you need to get it. But it looks like we've only got one more lock left. I'm gonna run down this way, because if I just run straight at it, I'm gonna have to go kill a few. I'm gonna see if I can get a look on where that lock is. I think it's the bottom left one right here. I'll go ahead and hit it a few times. Thankfully that teammate took that archer shot from me. We were able to get it, so I think that's GG. Thankfully we were able to get the map here. It can be very difficult to attack on. I'm glad that our defense, or our attacking team, was able to team up so much and put some good pressure on it. But that is Arilla through the Ram, which is by far the hardest way to attack it. I'm surprised we were able to get so much good work done, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the poleaxe and this beautiful, amazing map that we got here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next one.